Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Backshore Boxing. Now, Luis Ortiz, man, completely dominates Tawa Karam, and he beats him for the vacant WBA regular welterweight title. Now, this is a spectacular fight, man. It was a good fight, start from finish, but ultimately, Lucas Mattysse had too much power for Tawa Karam and overwhelmed him and dropped him multiple times in the fight, ultimately getting the stoppage in the 8th round. Now, this is a really big fight, man. Ever since Lucas Mattysse went to welterweight, he's been knocking everyone out, and it's pretty shocking, man. Now, I'm really excited to see Lucas Mattysse come out. He's one of my favorite fighters, at lightweight, and now he's taking on the big dogs, and he's in a big division with a lot of phenomenal fighters, right? So we're gonna see how Lucas Matysse's career goes from here. After the fight, he called out Danny Garcia and Manny Pacman Pacquiao, which are two incredible fights. And at this point in their career, they're both coming off losses. So it would be really great to see Lucas Mattysse fight any one of those fighters. But I'm really excited to see Lucas Mattysse fight Kieth Thurman because he got the WBA regular title, and Kieth Thurman has the WBA super title. So that being said, WBA super title should be Kieth Thurman's gonna have a mandatory soon. He hasn't defended his mandatory because Lamar Peterson went off to fight Errol Spence. So Kieth Thurman might have to fight Lucas Mattysse eventually for a mandatory spot. Till then, Lucas Mattysse might stay busy and keep that title, but eventually he will have to fight Lucas Mattysse, and I think that would be an incredible fight too because they're both power punchers, and Kieth Thurman already has experience fighting a phenomenal elite level Argentine fighter, but none as good as Lucas Mattysse, right? So I'll be really excited to see Lucas Mattysse versus Kieth one-time Thurman. It seems like the gates are closing on Thurman, man. I mean, he's surrounded by monsters. Even if he doesn't want to fight any of the big dogs, I mean, it's getting to the point now where the top guys are starting to get up in ranks to the point where it's going to be mandated, right? Like I said, there's WBA super title, WBA regular title, and then there's like a WBA international title. Lucas Mattysse has the second highest WBA title, which is the WBA regular title, right? So this is gonna be have to be mandated if Lucas Mattysse can keep that belt. Until then, Lucas Mattysse says he wants the best, and I think he says he wants the best to get quicker to Kieth one-time Thurman, right? He says he wants to fight the likes of Danny Garcia. If he beats Danny Garcia, let's say Lucas Mattysse beats Danny Garcia for sake of argument. We all know Danny won, but let's just say Lucas Mattysse gets past him. If he does it in better fashion than Kieth one-time Thurman, it's definitely going to set up a fight for them both to fight, right? And we all know if let's hypothetically say Mattysse happens to beat Pacquiao, let's just play along, right? Obviously, that goes without saying that if Mattysse wins, everyone's going to want to fight Mattysse, right? So Mattysse is trying to set himself up in a position to make himself a big name, big draw. So when he fights Kieth Thurman, he's not a big underdog, right? Which is smart in boxing. In boxing, you never want to fight a guy who's such a big name. Everyone's going to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, even if he loses the fight. In boxing, you want to have it so you guys are both at the same status level. So when you guys fight, there's no bias in the scorecards. So Lucas Mattysse is doing it smart, man. He's trying to build his name back. He's trying to fight the right opposition. So when he does fight the best of the best, he has some accolades to argue that he could be the best of the best as well. So Lucas Mattysse is doing it smart. He's not just fighting the big names. He's building his name up and fighting big names after he gets solid wins under the belt coming back, right? He's been already beating the guys he has to get to get through the belt, whether you know them or not. Now he's actually trying to get to big names. So when he fights guys who are even bigger than that, he has some accolades to be in the ring with them in the first place, so everyone doesn't think it's a mismatch and we don't have a robbery, right? Sometimes boxing is all about perception. And if you have one guy who's such a star, having him lose is bad for boxing because he's such a big draw. You're not going to win that fight, even if you do good and it was a close fight and you really won it. they might give it to another guy because he's more well known. But Lucas Mattysse is trying to put himself in a position so if he beats like a Danny Garcia or Manny Pacquiao, if he fights Keith one-time Thurman, there's not going to be a big discrepancy in actual status. So when they fight, if it's a close fight, whoever wins should win. So Lucas Mattysse is doing things the right way, man. His stoppage of the fighter he beat was a phenomenal stoppage, 8th round knockout. He's been knocking everyone out, and he has a big regular title now. This sets waves into welterweight division. People need to be talking about this. And yeah, man, Lucas Mattysse seems like he's on the road to fight Keith one-time Thurman, but he's setting himself in a position to do it. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace. Geoboxing Empire.